everybody, this is Mason from playing World of Final Fantasy again, and with Cody and Justin as my co-conspirators as we try not to screw everything up royally.
Hey, speaking of
Why did
screwing
you
everything
censor
up,
3 bad rogues?
I don't know, but speaking of screwing everything up, tell them what you did. Tell them what you did.
Yes, I did mess up a little. Instead of going backwards to the last save, because we stopped at a spot where there was no save point, I went a little forwards thinking, oh, I'll find a save point before any cutscene. I was wrong, and I do apologize.
Why did you take the low screen opportunity to explain this while we're just sitting here at the title?
World of Final Fantasy.
It is what it is at this point. It's fine. That's good to know. Now, if only we had autosave instead of automatic cross-save. One of those is more useful than the other.
So much so.
All right, Mason, explain to them exactly what we're looking at.
To best explain, I will pull up the tip jar.
That's
not
configuration.
Jeez.
Over here making me fucking Muttley laugh.
Alright, should be this one. No.
Wrong one.
That one.
There we go. So, powerful monsters can create their own spheres of influence known as thresholds. Tama can't rescue Rain or Lan from defeat while inside the enemy's threshold, so you lose the battle, instant game over. So it's best to save before going in, otherwise, well, game over.
And you guys missed out on both Tama and Rain calling Lan out on the bullshit. And he was the understanding and knew that it was about him.
It's the biggest brain moment he's had all game.
I mean, I'm sure he has the others. That's some the point. Alright, Mason, I think you can back out of the menu now.
Time to continue.
Yes. Alright, let's Choco continue this.
No,
I
we talked
will
about
end
this.
you.
We talked about this. He's in your house. He will end you.
I
In
didn't
a box,
combine it.
off a cliff.
I did not combine it with Tama. You said I couldn't
It
combine
doesn't
the
matter.
two.
No, I said you couldn't combine the two. He said you couldn't do it at all.
Okay, I will no longer do it, and neither more. You happy?
Probably.
Right, so before we go in, I want to say this when everyone's back on. Let us go through our characters and improve them. Let's see what we can do.
I like how you merely go for the one with only one skill point that he knows he can't do anything with.
You never know. There could always be something.
You know full well!
Alright, let's go with good old Cobblepot then.
He's alone, he has no evolution.
He is as he is. You gotta start with that one, buddy. You cannot do
I know.
anything else.
Next up.
Now you have options. Passive strength, passive HP, or blank space.
Which we have nothing to fill with, so.
Not at the moment. Honestly,
Blank space is always useful, but
well, it's a toss-up right now between HP and strength because we're still pretty early on. Normally, my default go-to is defense and health. That's just
Same.
me personally.
It's because you, like me, like to build tank builds.
It's because I like to live.
It's because you like to build a tank build.
Not always, but I will admit health is normally my default raised platform.
my first thoughts are usually let's build up as much health as possible, or let's hit them so hard they can't hurt you to begin with.
That's exactly what this is, buddy. It's strength and health. You gotta choose
There's
one for the
problem with
moment.
that. There's one problem with that thought process, Mason.
It's
called
faster.
speed.
Yep.
It is called speed.
And if you haven't noticed, your speed is actually surprisingly fast for this thing. I'm surprised.
Yeah, 24.
His speed is his best stat. You wouldn't expect that from a literal rock golem.
But it is quick. So this will balance the two out. Let's bring it up to 144. Oh, I'd give that a strength, but since we're about to probably face a very big, dangerous boss, let's go with health. Survivability.
Well, you're going to be facing what essentially equates to a tutorial boss, but yeah, it's still going to be difficult for your level.
Well, at least he gets to pick which one he fights.
True, true.
Let's see, next
Helios,
up,
quit
let's
bumping the
do
microphone.
Golemai.
Oh yes, good old Golem.
Hey.
Let's see, I can go either for that entirely or do a double smash. Oh, buttons. So we can either do blunt protect, increase accuracy, or a double smash attack.
You were telling me these are your knockoff Pokemon, not mine.
I mean, accuracy is never a bad one to go up.
Yep. At the same time, depending on who we're fighting, protect will definitely be a useful one.
Not particularly. Especially something I know it's coming up, and all three use magic.
Fair.
Yeah.
So, accuracy or a double smash.
Hey, Tig, how you doing?
Hey, take. What do you guys think would be a better choice?
I'm giving you my
Accuracy.
opinion on this option.
Is
So is
my
he.
opinion.
We've both given you our opinions already.
Brady's the only one who hasn't given you his opinion.
And Brady's muted for the people at home, so it doesn't matter.
This is true.
Okay, let's see. What is my current accuracy?
It's bad enough we have an entire conversation with Brady, and Brady has no sound on his end.
That's true. That's true.
It's just a random conversation of you and me talking to a ghost about a fish sneezing.
Look,
I-
man, nobody who comes here is here for quality. They're here for whatever the hell adjective we can use to describe us.
Alright, I'm gonna go with double smash.
You okay? What about Bingus?
You're going to want Flutter.
Yeah, I was thinking that. We'll definitely want
Yeah,
that.
that's going to be a useful field spell.
And I don't have enough for anything else, so.
Nothing else.
No, but Magic Plus would be the next thing I go for. That I suggest you go for.
Next up, let's do.
Why are you doing this in such a random order?
He's alternating stacks. I wouldn't call it random.
Conversation you had with us a while ago. You know what? It doesn't matter anymore because you're still muted to our viewers. Yes.
I think so.
Oh, he's most definitely muted.
I'm pretty sure you have to allow it on your end, and it has to be allowed on our end, and it's already allowed on our end.
Yeah.
So, I thought you did, but I don't believe we heard you in the last one that we were all in.
Okay, let's learn Cure as precaution. Think I should get Stroll?
Yes.
We got Flutter. That's the best you're going to get at this level. We'll figure it out.
Let's see.
Do subdue. That way it'll at least guarantee that if you're using it, and you have to damage them to create a Prism Unity, then that you won't, defeat them.
Now
Yeah.
it's time for Mason's favorite one.
Yeah! He only evaded you, what, 4 times?
It's closer to 6 by my count.
Oh, and the first thing he wants to do is walk alongside you.
Your name is literally what I feel, what me and Cody feel for you.
What's just you and me talking about? This is all you, buddy.
It
I
was
had
your idea to
no
name him
issues
that.
capturing that thing.
Alright, should I do Leaf Digger next or Accuracy?
Do you know our response to that question, Mason?
Yes, I am aware.
Why do you keep asking?
Because he wants to fill the void.
There's no
Or
filling
for
that
us to
void.
tell him something different. Or for us to tell him something different. One of the two.
One of those is not going to happen.
Well, very, very unlikely to happen, but...
These are his pets. It's up to him to take care of them.
Let's see. Yeah, this should be a good team for now, hopefully.
Like he said, you get to choose the boss that you fight. So this is the setup you've got. Go choose a boss, my guy. You're save, now that you've made changes, but you're as prepared as you're gonna be. Now, Cody and I already have it well set in the recesses of our mind, our favorite, or our favorites list out of these 3 individuals.
Oh, I have mine
Our
too. I
tier
know
list.
exactly who 3 I want.
Who 3 you want?
Who are the 3 I want? I forgot the word of.
There's
It's
only
been-
3 of them. You mean which of the 3?
I know which of these 3 of the 3 that I want.
The honking man.
I expected some foolhardy adventurer with a terminal case of curiosity.
What's this?
Well, look who's back.
Ah, the half-pints. Hail and well met.
Hail and well met? That's not our names!
I think he just means hello. Oh, and for the record, he happens to be a half-wit and a half-pint.
You haven't changed a bit.
Huh? What's so funny?
Oh,
Your
You
stupidity.
being a
one
dumbass.
moment. Guess I'll just add this one to the pile.
Wait, what pile? There's a pile?
Apparently, we've met the
The
three
moment
of you
continues.
before, although
Yeah.
we don't
Oh
remember
yeah.
it.
You do
The
not
pile
remember
grows.
us?
Really? No wonder they haven't summoned us.
Then our course of action is clear. We must ensure the pecking order is pecking in the right order. If you seek to command
Ifrit,
the three
shut
of
up.
us again, then demonstrate your strength now or else be destroyed!
Hold now. Why must you two always let the blood rush to your head?
Because they're not a sage like you, old
Would
man.
you just look at them? These are not the Mirage Keepers we knew.
Hi.
You're right.
Hi.
They do look rather... How do I put it?
Put what?
Lon does set the bar low. Like Limbo the
Okay, you don't have to be a bitch. I know he's an idiot, but come on.
See,
Even
what?
idiots can be
Very
hurt.
well. What say we
I don't
pit
think
them
this one's
against just one
capable of that.
us?
He's still lost on the
It is nice and
insult.
fair.
Agreed then. Go on. Choose from among us and choose wisely.
Choose for what?
Time certainly has not made you any more clever.
What we're trying to say is...
Yeah, look, they're even joining in on it.
No match for all three of us at once. Which means...
Right, I get it. Thanks. Now, let's see.
Huh? Wait, get what?
So,
Well,
Mason, who is your favorite?
honestly, I usually lean towards Ifrit.
You must have a hell of a hard fight, my friend.
My personal list here, out of these three individuals, in terms of who I prefer, is Shiva. It's pretty much in the order it's in. Shiva, then Ramu, then Ifrit.
You and I have the exact same thought process on this one.
Yeah.
The reason why
I mean, all
picked
three of them
Shiva
are
is because you
powerful,
already
but-
have a fire spell.
You do already have a fire spell. And since Ramu is lightning and Bingus uses lightning, I think Bingus has a slight lightning resistance? Bingus! Bingus, yes, Bingus, Brady. Keep up. So, Shiva is going to probably be the easiest for you since Tama's got Foxfire, but it is your decision. I think at some point you can get all of them, but that's later down the line.
Yes, much later down the line, through the Colosseum.
Yes. So we have
And
to
even then,
unlock
you
the
still have to
Colosseum first.
evolve one into them.
You do. So no matter who you choose, you're going to get the very base form evolution.
That I
and you can
remember.
eventually evolve into them. So they're literally listed for you right now in easy, medium, and hard. I guess just choose your difficulty.
I managed to make it last time through Ifrit.
The choice is yours.
We've just told you what we would do. It is your choice. You're holding the control.
I'll do Ifrit. If I die, I die. I can always restart and do someone else afterwards.
Game over, Mason dies. Reset the entire game.
Yeah, if that happens, it's still near the beginning of the game, so it's still not as bad.
Choose me! I know you've missed it. Step now into the searing embrace of my hellfire!
I do not like your voice.
Well, you could have at least heard what they all had to say.
Careful!
Oh,
He
sorry.
looks like he's all muscle.
All right, let's turn up the heat.
I think he's got that part covered.
Let's see. Let's start with Libra, see what I'm working with.
Okay!
Mason, you literally just stood at the screen for 2 minutes and picked the obvious decision.
Come on! Come on!
Did you study him at all, Mason? Did you use Libra?
I did a little. I think I missed something though. Maybe.
It's either you used Libra or you didn't use Libra.
I did.
Oh, he used Libra. He just didn't stop and actually look at the stats or elements or stats. He just like opened it and then closed it in a second.
Ah, that would explain why I didn't notice. That and Helios.
Let's see.
No, we're blaming Mason for it.
Yeah, it's fair to blame me on that. Let's see if hypnosis will work.
Not done yet.
Mason, this is a boss. Status effects almost never work on them.
Never hurts to try.
The only boss I've ever found in a Final Fantasy game who was weak to a status effect was Cypher from Final Fantasy VIII. And he was only weak to poison. Even then, he still does like 3 times whatever damage you do, bud.
Nice knowing ya. You're done!
It was really dramatic for a non-finishing blow.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
You're also lucky that we're slow.
Let's try double smash. Of course it is. How did Whisper Wind walk again? Let's see. Perfect.
Well, you're almost halfway there.
That all you got? Watch this! Ah!
Toasty.
This is it! Not done yet! Oh.
See how you like this. Here goes! Yeah!
Really?
There a problem?
Love it when you get these moments of, let's all just stand here and stare at each other.
Well, that ought to do
Good
it.
job.
Enough. I have seen my fill for one day.
That was fun for what it was.
A shame the two of you have so much growing up to do.
Quiet, you. I'm a Hulk waiting to happen.
So long. We shall meet again.
Well, our paths may cross before you know it.
Bye-bye for now.
Huh? What's this?
A prismarium, duh.
I know it's a prismarium, dummy. You didn't manage to imprison those tough mirages, but it looks though like they gave you this prismarium from the same tribe as a consolation prize. I see. I guess we made the grade then.
Frittata.
Was warm scarf despite basically being on fire.
And to think he grows up to be a barbarian.
Now, what should I name you?
Not the name of another character.
Carl.
Go!
Let's see. You could always name him Helios.
No,
could also name
don't
him Soul.
Helios.
Come on, Carl.
Let's see.
Going to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Yeah, let's do that.
Solaris.
Yeah, why not?
I didn't think you'd name him after an 06 villain.
So what?
Mason, you literally named him after the final boss of Sonic 06. Yes.
Oh god. Well, could have so many puns on this, and it was completely non-intentional.
Congratulations, Mason. You've made an 06 reference. How do you feel?
Concerned and confused because I never actually finished that game, so I didn't even know that that was the name of the final
Oh,
boss.
Mason, you lucky bastard.
The sheltered
You know,
child.
Mason, some people, you know, Brady, some people consider that more of a problem. Because there's a lot of people who don't like Power Rangers. I'd also like to remind you of the live-action Power Ranger movie, made by Michael Bay. You don't have to talk about it. It exists. And I can drown you in that knowledge whenever I want.
It's okay, Brady. If you really want to try to get back at him, it'll either he'll give you a face or he'll punch you in the face. Just start playing caramel dancing.
I'm waiting.
I mean, don't play it right now because it's copyrighted and YouTube will smack us, but...
Why are we looking into getting Tom a tail laser?
Because they thought because the
Super Fox Dimensional Tama Beam does not actually
exist. But what if
I know.
it did exist? Psychic with eye lasers.
Eye lasers that would be extremely painful.
Shame on you. Get her tail
The
beams
mirages
instead.
of the nebula have been set free. And once again, time resumes its march.
You're a plot point.
Well, we better make our way
Name
back
a
to
character in
Cornelia
this who's not a
before the
plot point.
Babamooshians get any funny ideas.
We gotta go all the
You
way
free?
back.
You can head to Ninewood Hills right then now if you want to.
Does Ifrit really count as a character,
Now
though?
that the boss has
I mean, he only
Yes.
has one
I can
technical
make an
appearance.
exit gate right here
But
and
he
now.
had lines, and therefore, yes.
It'll take you back to Ninewood Hills, and from there, Cornelia's easy.
Thanks to the buzz cut. I remember.
You don't get shortcuts much the shorter than a buzz cut. Wait! Unless you buzz the buzz cut, and then the one of you got.
And then we reveal the fact that they're both morons.
I am 100% certain Tama is at least 25% smarter than Lon.
Okay, but 25% of 2.
It's still 0.5%.
And as big of a game she wants to talk, while Lon is only a 2 and Rain is like a 26 in terms of intelligence.
It's 26.
It's out of 100, and they're both still
Head back to your room in
morons.
Ninewood Hills.
You know what? That's 26 in a JRPG. That means she's still smarter than at least 50% of the cast.
And stock up on items.
Hey, you got it.
Huh? Look at the stone. It's so pretty. Oh, those are the called mirages. They're specialty items made by isolating a mirage's abilities. If either the one of you equips them, you'll be able to wield whatever the abilities they hold. The right mirages with the right the stack can make for a powerful combination.
Let's see. Go see if I can get some items.
Mason.
I know,
Mason.
I know.
Do you?
Mason,
Do you know?
you even have a mini map to tell you the right direction here, buddy.
Well, there you have it, folks. My sense of direction is that bad.
Yeah,
First
clearly,
example.
we gave you a map and you still got lost.
Welcome to the Chocolate Mart!
The map was more akin to GPS. How do you do these things?
You just do.
If I had an answer to that, it wouldn't be a mystery.
But it would still be a problem.
No.
You don't want her to thank you?
I don't want her to be here.
Look, man, she's here. You just gotta live with it.
I'm just saying there are better merchant characters in the Final Fantasy franchise.
That face! Oh, I hate walking everywhere. I can read you like a book.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, I know a lazy slacker when I see one.
Hey!
What's up?
Oh, just some news you may find of interest. It'll blow your little minds. Why? Because you will never believe this.
Yeah?
All throughout Ninewood Hills, I have staked out some windways.
Windways?
Steak! Now that you mention it, I'm starving. Have you got anything else tasty on the menu?
Oh, sure. Here you are.
That's a stabbing,
Might I
Lon.
recommend today's special, the Sahagin soup.
Stop that! We'll never get to the point if you egg him on like that!
Want eggs?
Fried? Sunny side up?
All we've got is scrambled.
That's the best part. She was being completely serious.
They're basically just shortcuts. The kids call
She's not even interested in explaining it anymore. They got on the food and she was done.
I don't think you're allowed to go there.
So what if the food's a little gooey?
Stop.
I'll still eat it.
We're not talking about food!
Oh, wait, I get it. All that business about steak, that was a pun. Nice one, Lon.
Oh, thank you.
Don't tell me you thought he was serious!
Ah.
I realized something just now. We can never leave Lon and Seraphy alone together.
Nothing good could come of it.
God damn, we already have the dumbass twins. What do we call that group up? Lon and Tama are the dumbass twins. What do we call Lon and Seraphy?
The pun makers.
Oh no.
Or do we call them the Breakfast Crew?
The Breakfast Bunch. Oh wait, no, that's the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Bunch is still good.
The Brunch.
I guess we could also call them Are You Fucking Kidding Me?
No, Lon just sleeps on the couch.
Hey,
Why
the
do they sleep in
game.
the same room. And you have none of them, so that'll have to be for later.
And let's look at this rest a
Why
little.
does she have a plushie of Kate Sith in blue?
I don't know, but she also has a plushie of Chocobo and Cactuar, and yet was surprised to see both of them.
I mean, to be fair, there's also a plushie of a Moogle.
I mean, yeah, but he's wearing shades.
And yet not a single Tonberry plush.
I wonder why.
I'm never gonna get that, am I?
Probably
One
not.
of your mirages has learned the stroll ability. It will follow you around in the field, just as the llamas you included in your lineup. Speaking of the which, I have that ability too. So if you always want your adorable Tama at your side, keep me in your lineup, okay?
They just automatically equipped it to Ranmason.
No, he went in and equipped to her himself. He
Oh,
only
did he?
has the one.
I thought there might be. I thought there might be more by now.
No, Mason, you
No.
literally have to go and get them. It is not something you were just get at random and not told.
Minus
I
that
know,
first one.
I know.
That first one they gave you as a freebie.
Yeah, you still had to get it from a chest.
I should let you level up a little before I equip you.
Mason, this is counterproductive as it would also level up Tama. Or Sylvie, I'm sorry.
Alright, so I should just move it then?
Oh, Mason's really going for the firefight now.
Gonna throw the enemies into a burning ring of fire.
Dang, I really don't want to get into the middle of copyright, so I can't start humming it.
He's learning.
He is.
Chapter 4. A legendary warrior.
A lot of
then.
people in this
Let's
franchise
check in
meet
with
that
Princess Sarah.
credentials there.
It's the Bahamut
They
shaman!
do.
What? They're here already?
The fish is still on your head.
He's still tormenting it.
That poor little fishy.
He must know a water spell. That way he can just drip some water onto it, let it breathe a little bit to live longer.
They work fast.
Setting up camp!
Oh,
Very
I didn't
quick.
think we were playing Fortnite.
Where can I get a workforce like that?
Goblins in Fortnite, apparently.
Mom, perfect timing. We were actually just on our way to see you.
If they've established a camp near our gates, then clearly they must intend to finish us once and for all.
So what now?
You know what solves
Seems
that?
to me,
Reckless
we're going to
murder.
have to nip this little problem in the bud.
Solved a lot of our
What do you
issues so far.
propose we do?
We should take the fight to them.
Well said, but as things stand, Cornelia simply does not have the manpower.
If you can just buy us some time, we'll do the rest.
Huh?
Me and Rain will sneak up on their boss and take him out.
What? Is it really that simple?
Well, he may not exactly look it, but Lun's pretty good in a fight. Thing is, he used to get picked on for being such a pipsqueak.
Please, as if you were ever any taller than me.
Oh, well, I might have made up the pipsqueak part, but he definitely did get picked on. I think that maybe the other kids were a little creeped out by our arms. Still, we were always kind of proud that we look like this, because it meant we were just like our mom, right?
I guess.
So, let's talk more about Long getting
Don't you
picked
two
on.
have no memories of any of
Boy,
this?
Did they make him cry? But
They have no
after
memories
the
of their
bullshit,
time in
he never lets us fight
Grimoire.
again.
Wonderful.
But that's not because
They
he turned
did
into some kind of
mention
bully-destroying
being
machine. He
vague
just
about
literally
remembering
never
their
picked a
parents,
fight
though.
he couldn't win. Really, his threat assessment skills were uncanny. He always knew the odds.
And that's
But natural
part of why
cowardice.
you guys were
Hey, watch
legendary at one point.
So Lon, how about it? Do you think we can beat those guys?
Piece of cake. Well, not a piece of cake. More like a very large sliver of cake.
Well, there you have it. So, are you willing to trust
Now I'm
us?
hungry again.
Now I want
Very
cake.
well, then. We must act.
Well, the
just had a
closest we
bunch
got
of
are
desserts
brownies.
I just had a bunch of desserts and a pasta buffet at my wife's family
We will fight.
get together, so
Place our faith in the Mirage Keepers.
What a weird thing to remember. I know someone bullied Lon, but why can't I remember who?
Because it
You
was
remember
you.
shit. I mean, I would believe that.
You were your brother's bully. Who knew?
I would believe that. Just given how she treats him on the regular.
Agreed.
I mean,
Princess,
to be fair, we're not
you
exactly
are
treating
a
him any
quick
better.
change artist. Hey, now, I've defended him a couple of times.
I didn't say you didn't. I just said we were treating him much better.
Are you the keepers from the
Yeah, not
prophecy?
really.
I'm captain of the Cornelian Army, 1st Brigade. Princess Sarah has appointed us as vanguard.
Aw,
we know who you are.
Particulars.
you're gonna die.
We'll time our feint to when the two of you storm
Oh,
the field.
come now.
You can set out
Have
just as soon
faith.
as you're ready.
You're gonna die quickly.
This is Final Fantasy. Magic bullshit likes to swoop in at random.
Yeah, it's Final
can
Fantasy,
begin
which means
anytime.
people often die.
It also
Or
means
there's some
people
other
are
computer.
resurrected, kept in prison, used against the protagonist for some sort of nefarious purpose, in a vain attempt to wrest their emotions from their chest.
Oh, there's also the very frequent backstabbing in Final Fantasy games that
This is
everyone
also
seems to
true.
forget it happens to take place.
Not to mention the unbeatable threat that just magically becomes beatable once you hit a certain part of the story.
Where's the goblin camp?
Up on that hill. Come on.
Why don't we look for the armaments, Lon?
Can you spot the goblin camp?
No, we're not doing that. Fuck you.
Good job!
Hey, Mason, look, your sense of direction is better than Lon's.
If it wasn't, I would be very concerned.
As you
I'm
should have
already
been.
concerned about your sense of direction, and as much as Cody hates it, I'm gonna have to start doing a freaking clickbait interactive game just to get you to figure out where we're going.
Also, can I point out it's Operation Lon Storms the Goblin Camp is a go.
It is
I
Operation
thought the
Londstorm Goblin
XCOM
Camp.
I thought the XCOM operation names were stupid, but Lon here is putting
Okay.
up some decent competition.
But at least Lons makes sense with what's happening. Maybe it's because the operation name is also the entirety of the plan, but
I like the plan. Simple
At
and easy to
least-
remember.
at least Lon Storms the Goblin Camp makes sense as compared to Dragon Mask. Go collect some supplies.
Alright, let's go in.
Operation Falling Whale. Save some civilians.
Hey, where's the whale? Why is it falling? There is no whale. Then why are we
Why
here?
is it?
I love how that goblin's just face down in the dirt. It's like, I thought mirages went back where they came from. They do. What's he doing? Having a nap.
The soldiers are fighting as hard as they can.
Let's hurry up and circle around and knock the goblin.
According to the Vanguard's reports, many of the enemy forces are capable
Why
of
you keep
inflicting
cutting
blindness.
everybody off, Mason?
It impairs your eyesight and causes your weapon attacks to miss more frequently.
Oh, let's be honest,
Thankfully,
Lon didn't have
magical
anything
attacks
important to say
remain
here.
unaffected. Oh,
No, but the sound
why don't
effects.
you take these eye drops? They'll clear up
Even
your
less
vision in
important
no
coming
time
from
flat.
Lon's mouth.
You really aren't
Good
treating him
luck
any
out
better
there.
than they
Counting
are.
on you.
No, I have not.
Okay. The wish and boosh.
Oh yeah.
And then you have Tama.
And we have Tama, which is far more important to hear coming from her.
But that means
What
she's
are
on
those
board.
chain things?
Whoever the mirages are beholden to must be close.
Does not mean she's any less important. Does not mean Lon is any more important. Oh, he did.
Oh, he needs some milk. He just bad at his job.
And it's a shame I don't have any milk. I just have 10 billion pounds of cheese.
10 kilograms of feathers.
That was a
Mason, what weighs more, 10 kilograms of feathers or 10 kilograms of steel?
Isn't kilograms the weight? So wouldn't they be the same?
It's the feathers. Because you also have to carry the weight of what you did to those poor birds.
What if you just found
What
them
weighs
all
more,
on
10
the
kilograms
floor?
of feathers or 22 pounds of steel?
How many kilograms are in a pound?
Answer the question.
It's a trick question, isn't it?
Maybe.
Then I'll say they weigh the same.
You'd be correct.
I went in a different direction. I was originally quoting a video where a guy says, "That's right. What weighs more, a kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of steel?" That's right. It's the kilogram of steel because steel weighs more than feathers. And there were two people there that were trying to tell him, but they're both a kilogram. But steel's heavier than feathers. Yeah, but they both weigh a kilogram. But steel's heavier than feathers. Yeah, but they both weigh a kilogram.
Can we help this guy?
No.
A pity.
No,
You
goody,
didn't even
he
try
says.
to prove me wrong. You just took my word for it.
Alrighty, let's go.
Come on, bring it.
Critical. And you're weak to it.
And it still did jack shit.
Well, that's not true. It was a learning opportunity. Mason now knows that his rain stack is weak to wind.
Did that actually work?
Did it?
Oh god, Jerry's dead.
Not Jerry.
His fiance is gonna be so pissed.
Greg! It's all down to old Steve now.
Don't worry, Steve. You got this, Steve.
You got this, Steve. Thanks, Inner Steve. Oh no!
Victory!
Oh, look.
I should have known that wasn't the last of them. Thank you. I owe you my life. I know this isn't much, but here, I want you to have
Can't you
this.
exploding Game Boy?
I should check the bottom area right there then, see if there's anything there too. Maybe a chest.
I didn't take you for a completionist.
I did.
Huh? This thing seems oddly familiar.
And then fight.
Why aren't you dead?
Yeah, why aren't you dead?
Because they want to spite you. Is it working?
Me? No.
Nah, you'll be dead soon enough.
Guys, is this going to be another one of those games where you get unusually sadistic?
That
about
wasn't
killing
so
your
bad.
enemies?
I mean, for Mason, probably. This is my normal self, though.
I was talking about Mason.
Then why'd you say you guys?
I said you get.
Huh? This thing seems oddly familiar.
And you're repeating yourself.
Uh-huh. I didn't even see what she pulled out of the chest. What did she pull out of the chest?
Girl's diary.
entry.
Ah. Now that we know that those have to be shot out of a gun, can you imagine their leader just fucking watching you crawl up through the camp, just... Oh, here we go again, and then just shooting 3 shots out into the air?
I still feel like that gun comes from some sort of, like, It looks familiar. Kind of reminds me of like one of those old Power Ranger things.
Really. Power Rangers.
Well, that ought to do it.
That's what you're pulling from here.
That's what he's pulling from here.
Wasn't there an episode of New Here where they where someone shot out? I think it was Seto Kaiba that did it. He shot people with using his cards. Okay, there's only 5 minutes left. Should I go back to save?
Yes.
Yes, you should.
Man, they are just itching to get this over with.
No trouble at all.
Oh, right!
Well, they are trying to kill you.
Yes.
Dude, it's on.
I want you to picture just for a moment a conversation between Tama and a Prini.
Oh, jeez.
Certainly be interesting.
That's going to get the confusion real quick.
You don't say, dude.
Oh, the no.
Oh, the yes, dude.
If you didn't do it, I would have.
Tama in a pretty costume.
So, we still have about 1 minute left, so I'll just go and improve you a little, and then we'll save and end it here. So first, sizzle. Now then, should we on fire, magic plus, or punch?
I find punch to be a lot more satisfying. But letting them on fire is the more humane option.
And so he says,
Well,
as the
it is
burning
best to be-
screams linger in the background.
It is best to be humane.
Yes, this is a game where he is going to be sadistic. And I may feed into that, I don't know yet.
You're probably going to, intentionally
probably.
or not. You're probably going to.
Let's see. Should I get this blank space or save these two?
You're going to have to get it sooner or later.
Alright. Alright, we'll be saving here today. And this will be the end of our session for the night. Hope you all had fun. Alright, everyone.
Y'all have
Save.
going?
You'll need to figure out if you're talking to us or them sometimes, I swear.
Well, good night, everybody.
Have a good one.